Alright. This is not a Camp Cretaceous Season 4 theories video, but this video still has to do with something about Camp Cretaceous. Hello, welcome back to the channel. I'm sorry if my hair is messy. I'm still in my PJs. I just finished doing homework, and I thought I'd just make this video because there's been stuff I've been hearing about. So before I read this article, which I had saved on my tabs, so of course season 3 I just ended like a month ago. Well, not yet since it's not June 21st, but still, I'm considering it. It ended like weeks ago, days ago, a month ago, however you want to say it. But yeah, and I'm still working on my season 4 theories video. But if you have any theories for season 4, leave in the comments down below, and I'll give you a shout out in my season 4 theories video. But yeah, the point of the video is that apparently there's been stuff that I've been hearing online, like Camp Cretaceous is gonna tie in with Jurassic World Dominion. Hearing that just surprises me and shocks me because I honestly didn't think it'd be. I honestly didn't think Camp Cretaceous would try to take place sometime around Dominion because I wanted to, and I explained something like that in my theories video for season 2 or 3. I forgot which video it was. No, it was definitely season 3 video, but still, I explained. I wanted to take place in Dominion, but I didn't see that happening. But it looks like Camp Cretaceous may actually take place in Dominion. And what's crazy about that is because we may get multiple seasons of Camp Cretaceous. And it gets crazier. Apparently, we might get a trailer for Dominion sometime around this month. Call me crazy, because I'm hearing this, and I'm just, what? Okay, let me just read here. So, the Hollywood Reporter says some. Let me just hang on. Where is it? Cullen Trevo. I cannot tell if I pronounced that correctly. On wide open future of Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous, the Dominion filmmaker looks at a landscape as season 3 ends. It will really give us a chance to go into some really new spaces that are a real departure from the movies. What else? This game. Spoilers. I don't care. I already watched season 3 in like one day, surprisingly. After 6 months stranded on Isla Nublar, still shocked about that. Things are finally looking up for Camp Cretaceous crew. In a game-changing moment for the animated series, the ragtag group of teens. I'm sorry. I'm kind of just. Good God, I'm off track there. But still, a group of teens sail off the dinosaur-infested island. It's a move that paves the way for the new kinds of adventures for the series, which spins out of the Jurassic World film franchise. What I like about this season is there's a defined victory, says Jurassic World filmmaker Cullen Trevo, who is an exclusive producer on the series and is currently in post on next summer's Jurassic World Dominion. Alright, anything else? Camp Cretaceous has spanned the events of Jurassic World 2015 and the start of Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Yeah, I'm still shocked that it featured a scene, and that not only we got confirmation that the kids have been on the island for about 6 months, but that just meant that opening scene in Fallen Kingdom didn't took place in 2018. It took place exactly around 2015, which is insane. I don't know if anyone had thought of that, because I feel like 75% Jurassic World fans thought that took place in 2018, and the 25% thought that was 2015. But as I was saying, start of Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, which saw the destruction of Isla Nublar and gave the franchise one of its most heartbreaking images, a shot of lone Biosaurus on the docks, doomed to die on the island. That was sad. While the stranded Camp Cretaceous campers have apparently reached the 6-month point between the first Jurassic World and the start of Fallen Kingdom, Trevo says not to expect to see the destructive moment portrayed in the show. Wait. I've seen the island destroyed in the movie, and it really upset a lot of people, and I don't know if we need to double down on that. I think that's a one-time thing to witness. Wait a minute. Did he just confirm that we're not going to witness the events of the island? Oh, god dang it. Okay, I can understand why people don't like the island exploding, because that was sort of their childhood something, since they're longtime Jurassic Park fans. I can understand that, but I just wanted to I really was looking forward to see the kids witness the events of the island erupt. I wanted to see how they would have gone off Isla Nublar. It's just, oh, dang it. Oh, man. man, that's a bummer. That's a bummer. Oh, God. Oh, that's a bummer. Well, dreams crushed. There goes that. I'm never gonna witness the campers witness the events of Fallen Kingdom, and by that I mean the island erupting and meeting the Indoraptor. I still want to see the Indoraptor in animation. And here's a thought on the Scorpius Rex. Scorpius Rex looks like a failed version of the Indoraptor because it looks similar to the Indoraptor, but sort of a failed version. And then, like, for example, I made a cool drawing, except it looks like crap, and I did a redo, and that was perfect. The redo is the Indoraptor, and the crappy drawing is the Scorpius Rex. So yeah, that's just what I mean. Dang it! Oh man, that's a bummer. I'm upset now. I'm really upset. I'm upset. Instead, he hopes to take the show's audience beyond what's been in the films in a I'm sorry, I'm still learning how to read. Potential fourth season and beyond. If we are able to tell the whole story that we have plotted out here, that the writers have built, it will really give us a chance to go into some really new spaces that are a real departure from the movies, says the Trevo. People are hungry for that. Kids are hungry for that, but you still have to do the work to ensure everybody that it's part of the same world. The season 3 finale features a shot of beloved dinosaur Bumpy, happy and with her kind, as the kids leave the island. Despite Bumpy being alive and well, some audience members are worried about the baby Ankylosaurus' fate, particularly knowing the island eventually will be destroyed. Yeah. Anything else? Our franchise is a bit less a kill your hero set of stories, and I personally feel the death of some of these characters in these big iconic stories we've been following all of our lives is kind of a dry run for the death of our parents and then the death of our loved ones, says the filmmaker. They can really be vulnerable for us in a lot of ways, where you can get used to saying goodbye to somebody that you never imagined you would live without. A lot of kids really love Bumpy, so when you think about how you handle that kind of an attachment, you got to be aware that it's very serious and you could traumatize people. Oh God, I swear to God, if Bumpy dies on that island and has not been captured by the rescuers who are eventually going to sell the dinosaur. Still, if Bumpy didn't get off that island and had sadly died in that island, I'm going to be pissed. I'm going to be freaking pissed. Trevor, who broke out with Sundance hit Safety Not Granted 2012 before moving to the big budget realm with Jurassic World, is currently posting Jurassic World Dominion in a converted barn behind his house in the UK. After wrapping potential Geographic in November, Dominion, which stars Chris Pratt, Bryce Dallas Howard, if I pronounced it last name correctly, and returning Jurassic Park stars Sam Neill Lardern and Jeff Goldblum, and intentionally slated for June 11th of this year, but oh my God, today's Friday, and literally next Friday is June 11th. We were this close to getting Dominion, but now it's been delayed. God dang it, I screw you, COVID. Screw you, COVID. And 2020. Screw you, 2020. But was pushed to Wait, July? No, that can't be right. Did Jurassic World Dominion get delayed again? Did July 2022? What's the release date? Oh, June 10th, 2022. Okay, false alarm. It looks like they misspelled July and should put June. Well, so yeah, July. It says July 2022, but it's really June 2022. They meant to say June. Still, if you are aware when is it coming out, it's coming out June 10th, 2022. Technically, the next 365 days, something like that. But yeah, pushed to June 2022 due to the coronavirus pandemic, which shut down production and closed theaters around the world. With theater going on, resuming in parts of the world, Travel teases that there will be some potential push coming for Dominion, though could not say whether that meant a trailer or something else. It's going to be sooner than you think. I can't talk about it just yet, says the filmmaker. We've got something fun planned, and it has everything to do with people getting back into movie theaters. Is that all? Wait, is that all? Oh, it looks like that. It looks like that's it. But what I'm curious about is the trailer. I feel like that Universal Studios is gonna release the trailer very, very early, which is insane and bonkers for them to do. But screw it, I don't mind. I would like to see a freaking trailer right now, like along with confirmation of season 4. But we're not gonna get any information till July. So yeah, but still, I mean, now that I've read that, now I'm having some doubts that we'll get a trailer this June, but we gotta be getting something. He says we're gonna be getting something, and it's sometime around this June. And my money is on the trailer, but if I'm wrong, then yeah, that I'm gonna be disappointed. But I'm mostly concerned about that. Hang on, Calvin Trev, trailer release date for. Hang on, I'm trying to look up something. World 3. Okay, I don't know if I looked that up correctly. They could be released. Okay, Screen Rant. I'm gonna go to Screen Rant. Jurassic World Dominion trailer could be released soon. Hints director. Jurassic World Dominion director Colin Trevorrow teases the sequel's marketing campaign will begin soon and possibly release the first trailer. Now, if it doesn't release, then it's gotta release around like either November or December. My money would be on December since that's when we got the first trailer for Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom in December 2017. But yeah, but we may get a trailer early, so heck yeah, let's get it. All right, Jurassic World Dominion director Calvin Trevorrow teases that the first trailer could be released soon. Universal Studios bought Steven Spielberg's Jurassic Park franchise back in a big way in 2015 with the release of Jurassic World. The film set multiple major box office records at that time and gave the studio confidence to expand the relaunch. The sequel was another commercial hit and proved that the Jurassic World franchise was widely successful. This allowed Universal to move forward with plans to complete the trilogy. Colin Trevorrow is back to direct Jurassic World Dominion after helming the first film, but leaving the sequel to do Star Wars 9. Wait. Oh, Star Wars 9. There's actually something about that. Star Wars Duel of the Fates. Cause there's like, hang on. There's like an original, hang on. Let me find a video. Hold on a dang minute. Hold on.
Welcome back to New Rockstars. I'm Eric.
Duel of the Fates after Nate. Okay. So apparently, Calvin Trevorrow was actually apparently going to work on Star Wars 9, and I'm thinking that would have went well, and people would have loved it a lot. But instead, J.J. Abrams did that, and I guess that didn't work out. And I don't know. I mean, I still like Episode 9, but I can understand why a lot of people hate it so much. I can understand why people freaking hate the sequel trilogy. But oh man, I completely forgot about this. But yeah, after helming the first film, but leaving the sequel to do Star Wars 9, in other words, Star Wars Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker, or originally be titled Duel of the Fates. I would have loved to see that, and apparently Disney is going to try to restart the sequel trilogy, just basically remake or something. I don't know, that's what I've been hearing. I don't know, I forgot a little bit. That's what I heard, but as I was saying, which he ultimately left. Wait, so he left the project and let J.J. Abrams do the thing? I'm very confused. The third installment in the rebooted franchise is highly anticipated by fans due to the combination. Oh God, I'm horrible at rating. But combination of Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard starring once again, and the returns of the franchise's original stars Sam Neill, Laura Dern, and Jeff Goldblum. It will also be exciting to see how Jurassic World 3 ends the trilogy and sets up what else could come. The wait has been longer than expected, as it is one of many films to be affected by COVID-19. The movie had to stop production multiple times and was then delayed a full year to 2022. I mean, at least they had enough time to do the editing crap, and they probably should have been done with the editing now, the special effects and stuff. But yeah. Original current. Is there anything else? No. What else? It's going to be sooner than you think. I already read that part on the other thing. The possibility of Jurassic World Dominion's first trailer coming soon is surprising. The movie won't be released in theaters until June 2022. Told you, June 10th, 2022. Mark your calendars, camp fam. Camp fam. I like that. Let's go. Mark your calendars, June 10th, 2022. That's when it's going to be out in theaters. It is common practice in Hollywood to release the first footage of a major blockbuster somewhere between 6 to 8 months before the release date. Universal has followed this strategy for Jurassic World and Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, and that has worked out incredibly well. The marketing plan should mean that Jurassic World Dominion first trailer won't arrive until the won't arrive until the end of 2021. If Universal is changing plans to give Jurassic World Dominion an early and different trailer launch, when and how could it happen? Trevo notes that whatever they are planning is designed to help out people get back into movie theaters. It is worth noting that Universal has F9 coming out in the end of June 25th. It's technically 3 weeks. 3 weeks left till that comes out. I have not seen F1 to 6, but I'm going to be doing movie reactions of those. I've already seen 7 and 8. I have seen a little bit of 6, but I'm not going to count that since I didn't watch the entire thing. But yeah, I'm going to be doing a full-on recap for F9. But as I was saying, F9 coming out at the end of June. Studios often release new trailers for their upcoming films so they can be attached to their own biggest releases. Universal could do this and release the first Jurassic World 3 trailer in time for F9, but maybe it'll be a theater exclusive to drive more people to cinemas. It's also possible that a re-release of movies from the Jurassic franchise could be announced, similar to what Universal is doing with Fast Fridays before F9. Oh yeah, I did hear about that. They apparently theaters have been releasing all Fast and Furious movies. I don't know if they've released Hobbs and Shaw with them, but they've been doing that. As a recap, to celebrate for F9. I did hear about that. And yeah, as I was saying, similar to what Universal is doing with Fast Fridays before F9, and that will come with an exclusive Jurassic World Dominion tease. Whenever and however the trailer is released, it should get an online release shortly thereafter. Anything else? Oh, that's it. I think that's it. But still, here's how I think we could actually get the trailer. Because, like I just read there, they could, something about in time for F9. Hang on. Let me find it. It is worth noting that Universal has F9 coming out in the end of June. Studios often release new trailers for their upcoming movies so they can be attached to their own biggest release. Universal, but here, listen to this. Universal could do this and release the first Jurassic World 3 trailer in time for F9. So, now, at first, I thought maybe they might release the trailer either between June 10th or June 11th to celebrate its original release date, since it was supposed to come out June 11th, 2021, but sadly got delayed a year away due to the COVID-19 pandemic. But now that I've done some thinking, and it should be released around when F9 is going to be premiering. I'd say around between June 21st to 25th. But my money is on Thursday so what I'm trying to say is that we should be getting a trailer for not F9, that we already got multiple trailers of that, for Jurassic World 3 around Thursday, the 24th of June, because it would make sense since F9 will actually be out early in theaters, because movies sometimes release all the time. They have their movies released all the time, every Thursdays. I mean, it'll come out Fridays or Wednesdays, but they have it released early on Thursdays sometimes. So, yeah. So, my best guess is that we should be getting the Dominion trailer sometime around Thursday, the 24th, because it would make sense since Universal owns Jurassic World and Fast and Furious, and Fast and Furious F9 is owned by Universal. Same goes for Jurassic World Dominion. So, it makes sense. If this is similar to what I was talking about with the No Way Home trailer, that it should be, my money is on June 10th, since it should be released around June 10th, since literally in a week, Peter Rabbit 2 will be out in theaters, since Sony owns Peter Rabbit and Spider-Man. This is similar to that. This is very similar. You get what I'm trying to say here? Because it's just, I'm hoping we get a trailer. I mean, they're crazy to do something like this, but this sort of thing has kind of happened, because last year in DC fandom, we got our first trailer with the Batman, and that movie, it would have been perfect to have that trailer come out in August, since that movie was actually supposed to come out June 25th, but then delayed to October 1st. Now, it would make me crazy doing that, but studios have done this type of thing before. Like, they released the trailer for Arthur Christmas around November, and that movie was coming out in December next year of 2012 or 11. I can't remember the date at the moment when that movie came out, but still. And they released the first trailer of the Batman in August, and that movie was coming out in October 1st, or it was supposed to come out on October 1st, 2021, because it's now delayed to March 4th, 2022. Mark your calendars, people! Still, they've done this type of thing probably multiple times, so it shouldn't be a surprise that they will release the trailer very early and then probably release it another one. We'll probably get like 3 or 4 trailers. They've done this multiple times. So, yeah, what I'm trying to say is that it's very similar to what I had said in my other video where we should be getting the No Way Home trailer either June 10th, if not then June 14th. But my money is on June 10th since it would make sense because Peter Rabbit will be out in theaters already, and then they'll have a trailer ready for their upcoming Sony movie. They will do the same thing. They will do something like that with F9. Like, they'll have the Dominion trailer ready for F9 since they'll be out on the 24th. You get what I mean? This would make sense. It would make sense for them to release the trailer on the 24th of June. Now, I'm probably gonna be wrong with that. I'm probably gonna be wrong about this, which I'm definitely gonna be wrong about this, but it's gotta happen. It's gotta happen now. At first, I thought they would release it around between June 10th or June 11th, since that movie was supposed to come out June 11th, 2021. But it's gotta come out around the 24th of June because it would make perfectly sense because Universal owns Fast and Furious and Jurassic World. And another topic related to Fast and Furious, I heard that it may be possible to do a little crossover of Fast and Furious and Jurassic World. That just blows my freaking mind, but I would love to see a crossover of Jurassic World and Fast and Furious. Universal, please do a crossover movie of that, but still. So yeah, that's when we should be getting the trailer for Jurassic World Dominion. We should be getting it around when F9 is going to be out in theaters in about 3 weeks. So, yeah, let's hope I'm right. And, yeah. Anything else I need to talk about? I don't know. I think that's all I'm going to talk about that has to do with, basically Jurassic World Dominion. But, yeah, that's just all my thoughts on how we could be getting the trailer and just my thoughts on how... Actually, no, wait, I'm not technically done. So, you said that... I almost forgot about this. Good. Thank God I remembered. Okay. Cretaceous taking place in Dominion. Because I heard something about that. Jurassic World Dominion will connect with Camp Cretaceous. God, this is what I heard. Alright, entertainment. Jurassic World Dominion will connect to discoveries made in Camp Cretaceous. Okay, I don't know what they mean by that, but okay, alright, let me read. So, when Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous returns this Friday on Netflix. When was this? It doesn't show a date, but my best guess probably before when Camp Cretaceous came out. But still, returns this Friday on Netflix. The kids will get a glimmer of hope. Darius, Yas, Brooklyn, and the rest of the teens who traveled to Isla Nublar one summer to Camp Cretaceous summer camp found themselves fighting for survival on the island after the Indominus Rex brought mayhem across the theme park. They been through a lot, even the loss of a friend. Now, an exclusive clip from the season 2 premiere. It would appear that their luck is turning around when the group spies a campfire in the distance. They aren't. Wait a minute. Wait, is this for season 2? When did this article came out? I'm confused now. I'm so confused. Season 2 premiere. Oh, is this before it was season 2? Was that? I'm so confused. It would appear their luck is turning around when the group spies a campfire in the distance. They aren't alone on the island after all. Yet the fire doesn't necessarily mean what they think it does. There will be many discoveries over the course of the new season, some of which exclusive producer Calvin Trevo, who also directed the upcoming Jurassic World Dominion, says will connect to what's coming in the movie. It's important to me, out of respect for the writers who are continuing to expand and create, to recognize Camp Cretaceous as clearly its own story and its own show. Trevo tells WE, but this season, and if we granted further operations to tell the story that we have in season 3, we'll keep waving into the larger story and really inform some things, even in Dominion, that will connect discoveries that I'm really excited about. Cretaceous, the spin-off series from DreamWorks Animation, was developed around the same time as Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom, which Trevor also co-wrote after writing and directing the first Jurassic World. The promise was to create a show for a younger audience to imagine what was happening at another site on Isla Nublar during the events of 2015's Jurassic World. It has since become its own standalone story under showrunners Scott Creamer and Aaron Hamlish, driven by its main characters helping each other survive in insurmountable circumstances. Making the show really relatable on a emotional level was the most important thing. Trevor says one of the challenges is trying to make this feel like it's grounded not just in the world of the movies, but in our real world that we live in. Yeah, it's a scary time to have a kid right now, and the world feels more dangerous than it ever has. I think we can do our best to shelter from certain things, but I think they feel what's going on at a deeper level. So this season, we have a bunch of characters who feel like the rest of us, who are isolated and very alone, and survival is their priority. Um, Season 1 needed to line up more directly with Jurassic World, but being in the events of Season 2 play out years before the events of Fallen Kingdom, there was more liability for the writers to crave their own path to these kids. As Trevor puts it, they take control of their own survival in the new episodes. Doing so also helped tee up in however subtle ways what is coming in future Jurassic World stories. Last year, Trevor returned to the set of Dominion, the third and final installment to the Jurassic World trilogy, to face his own insurmountable circumstance, filming a movie during a global pandemic. With strict safety precautions, he was able to make that happen. With Creeman Hammersley work on Cretaceous, it was important for Trevor to make this movie, even though at one point he felt content to direct Jurassic World and pass the torch to other directors for the sequels, as J.A. Bryan took over Fallen Kingdom. Honestly, it's because I love it, Trevor says. I don't really have a better answer than that. I've been very fortunate to be involved in a lot of different kinds of stories, and after working with J.A. on the last film, that was inspiring for me in its own way to see how another filmmaker interpreted the middle chapter of the story. I was genuinely moved by the experience. I was going through a tough time myself. To dive back into this world of dinosaurs with another filmmaker and make something we believe in, it made me want to start what made me want to finish what we started. It made me want to finish what we started. Dominion, the filmmaker, says in a celebration of the whole franchise. Sam Neill, Laura Dern, and Jeff Goldblum, who starred in the original Jurassic Park movie, returned for Dominion alongside Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard. It is a true ensemble cast, Trevor says, as the variants are no smaller than the new franchise stars in terms of importance. To me, Dominion is a collaboration of one story that's been told, he says. When you got to the end of Jurassic Park trilogy, it may not have been as clear in what the complete story of those three movies was, because they were a bit more episodic. What? I cannot read that correctly. In the way that they were approached, but this trilogy is not in that way. It's very much a serialized story. What was important for me was when you watch Dominion, you really feel like you are learning how much of a story that first set of movies was, and how everything that happened in those movies actually informs what ultimately is about able to happen in this. If kids who are born today are going to be presented with 6 Jurassic Park movies, you hope the parents will buy them the box set. You hope they are going to to feel like they watch one long story. It's what Trevor hopes for with Camp Cretaceous as well, that it stands as its own saga. What those movies are in changing in a way, he says. All of the Jurassic movies have fundamentally been about people who go in an island and there are dangerous dinosaurs who are very well may harm them, as we take it into a new place where it's about humans and dinosaurs sharing the planet as we do with animals. It gives us an opportunity to make more character stories with people you know and love and care about. That's really our same exercise of the show. All eight episodes of Cretaceous season 2 will premiere January 22 on Netflix. This was before season 2 was coming out, but that's not what I heard about. Hang on a moment. I'm gonna find something. Alright, I think I found the right one. I'm not sure, but Calvin Trevel confirms Cretaceous has connections with Dominion. Now, that was something I heard about. But spoiler alert, if you haven't watched season 3. Get out of the way. I've already watched season 3. Season 3 of Cretaceous has a lot going on. Island escape attempts, fun callbacks at the visitor center of Jurassic Park, and the scary scene stealing poisonous hybrid Scorpius Rex, also known as E750. The kids that were left behind during Isla Nublar's second breakout, thanks to the Indominus Rex, spent 6 months on the island before finally getting off the shores. Presumably, they are off the island for good, but who knows what they will end up or return to. Right before their departure, the kids have an unfortunate clash with the same team that was sent by Ela Mills, a rather untrustworthy man who would eventually steal dinosaurs out from under Benjamin Lockwood's nose and sell them to an Cudgeon? I cannot read that correctly, but you know what happened in Fallen Kingdom. To receive genetic information from the Indominus Rex so Dr. Henry Wu can create a new hybrid, the Indoraptor. This connects the series directly, not just to Jurassic World, but to its first sequel, Fallen Kingdom. Entertainment Weekly. That's WE. That makes sense. WE stands for Entertainment Weekly. Shared a conversation they had with showrunner Scott Trimmer and exclusive producer Calvin Trevel, co-writer and director of Jurassic World, where Trevel explains they are on this island, and at a certain point, it seems like as if they've been there for an interminant. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I'm having trouble reading. I'm still learning how to read. Indeterminate amount of time. To make clear, first of all, what the timeline was at the beginning of Fallen Kingdom. It was about 6 months after the fall of Jurassic World. For kids who've grown up on it, it's cool to allow them to connect to these touchstones in the story and recognize that the story we're telling is part of the larger story. It's not just some cartoon show for us. No, for kids, not for us. I mean, it is a cartoon show, but it's, like he says, it's not a cartoon show for kids. I'm just reading super fast. I'm just losing my breath. Camp Cretaceous reveals that a lot more was going on at the island during the incredible opening sequence of Fallen Kingdom. After the kids are forced back ashore by part of the same team sent by Mills, about half of them were rushed on board a helicopter until Our Lady T-Rex charges in and chops on an unsuspecting mercenary. The helicopter takes off permanently due to the attack, leaving behind the other half of the kids to fend for themselves. This sends the helpless kids on a chase through the jungle until the T-Rex is distracted by the same helicopter we see in Fallen Kingdom, near the Mosasaur Lagoon. We watch from the perspective of the kids as the event plays out, and their reaction to the Mosasaur chopping on the guy at the last moment, mimicking how many had felt when they saw it on theater screens in 2018. It doesn't stop there. Entertainment Weekly's article continues with additional arguments. I'm very tired. Regarding Dr. Will's return to the island with a group of mercenaries and more. However, the most interesting details are about how the series ties into what lies ahead for Dominion, the second upcoming Jurassic World sequel. Trevel explains there are connections that we're making for sure when you see Dominion, it will be clear that it takes place on the same timeline and in the same world as our show. So that's what's driving me nuts, and what I'm curious about is Dominion and Camp Cretaceous going to be taking place at the same time? Because that's what this article is telling me. This ambition certainly takes Camp Cretaceous much more of an important show that many may have guessed, while some can argue until the skies are gray that it is only soft canon. This is still an incredibly entertaining way to tie in new elements of the same story that we would have never gotten otherwise. Trevel continues further, expressing just how mapped out the story for Camp Cretaceous is. We do have a beginning, middle, and an end for it. I certainly wouldn't want anyone to think that we don't have a plan. we do, and there is an ending in sight. That I heard about. Given the Dominion has already finished filming and the story of this television series is already set, it would appear that there will certainly be many more connections ahead that will blend the stories of the film and show into one, hopefully, coherent whole. I don't know if I read that correctly, but everyone here at Jurassic Outpost are certainly looking forward to it. Are you Okay, all right. Still, basically what this article is telling me is that Dominion and Camp Cretaceous is somehow going to be taking place around the same time as Dominion. That's insane, and not only that's insane, that just means I now have more theories to come up with for Season 4. I mean, Season 4 definitely won't take place around Dominion, but I've got more theories for not only Season 4, but for the entire series, because this is just insane. I did not think Dominion and Camp Cretaceous would somehow take place, because I thought maybe the series would end around the events of Fallen Kingdom, but it looks like it's going to be Camp Cretaceous is going to be taking place not sometime. It's definitely going to be taking place around Dominion, which is insane. What's more insane is that we could possibly be getting a trailer, and Dominion and Camp Cretaceous are going to be taking place at the same time. It's just insane. It's just insane. And holy crap, I need to catch my breath. Let me grab my water bottle because I've been reading way too fast. Holy crap, I read so fast. Don't worry, I'll throw that away. I did that to be funny, dramatic, whatever, but yeah, that's just my thoughts. Just, oh my god, I'm just shocked about this. I'm not completely speechless. But I did now. There's one thing we now have confirmed, and is that the campers are not going to witness Isla Nublar's eruption, which honestly is disappointing. But I can understand why fans don't want to see that for the second time in a kids show, since I could sort of understand how fans were upset that their childhood island, and by childhood island, longtime Jurassic Park fans, I could see how they would be sad to see Isla Nublar gone. I could sort of understand that, but I wanted to witness that so badly. But most importantly, let me know what your thoughts comes down below, and let me know your thoughts on when we could actually be getting the trailer for Dominion. And I don't care if you tell me if I'm wrong, because there's no doubt I will be wrong about this. Okay, that sounded rude when I said I don't care if you tell me I'm wrong. Let me rephrase that, because what I meant is that I won't care if I'm wrong, because oh god, that coming out even wrong. Okay, but still, you get what I mean. Because I'm having trouble, because I'm trying to believe that we'll actually get a trailer, but I don't know. I didn't bother watching any videos that involve trailer coming out in June. I didn't bother watching those videos. I've been busy doing other stuff at home. Or just still, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm wrong that the trailer will be out, then I'm wrong. Just don't get your hopes up, just in case. But do get your hopes up for Camp Cretaceous, because this is big. This is freaking big. This is just insane. But let me know your thoughts comments down below on when we could actually begin the trailer for Dominion, and what are your thoughts on Dominion and Camp Cretaceous taking place, and what are your theories for Season 4, because I will be doing a couple of shout-outs in my Season 4 video, like I did a shout-out for confirmed trailer release date for Troll Hunters, Rise of the Titans. So yeah, I will do 5 random shout-outs for my Season 4 theories video, which I am working on, because not only I have some theories for Season 4, now I got some theories for the entire series. We could honestly be getting more seasons than 10. I doubt more, but we gotta be getting some 10. We're probably gonna get 6, 8, or 10. Depends, really depends. But again, let me know your theories in the comments down below. But yeah, I'll pick 5 random people to shout out in my Season 4 theories video. And one of those 5 random things are gonna involve Season 4 theories. What are your thoughts on Dominion and Camp Cretaceous taking place at the same time, and when we could be getting the trailer? Because I guess if you guys, God, I'm sorry, I cannot talk correctly, but if it doesn't happen, if we don't get a trailer, then yeah, I was wrong. I mean, I'm trying to believe that we'll actually get a trailer. It's just still, if you tell me that I'm wrong, I'll understand. That's what I mean to say. Yeah, that's what I mean to say. Not that I don't care if I'm wrong. That came out wrong. Please don't take it personally. I will understand if I'm wrong. I'm just trying not to get my hopes up, but Good God, this is insane. This is insanity. This is just freaking insanity. And good God, I made this video 39 minutes long. I am so sorry, but hopefully you were watching till the end because this video has not only have to do with Dominion, but Camp Cretaceous as well. But still, again, I will pick 5 random people to shout out in my Season 4's video. But yeah, again, comment below your thoughts on Dominion and Camp Cretaceous taking place and when we will be getting a trailer for Dominion and what are your Season 4 theories for Camp Cretaceous Season 4. But yeah, if you like this video, give this video a big thumbs up and share this video with a friend who's a Jurassic World / Park fan, a massive Jurassic Park fan or Jurassic World fan, depends, really. But yeah, again, share it with a friend. And if you're new, consider subscribing and tap the notification bell to never miss my Season 4 theories video. But yeah, as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, Camp fam.